it's like a Fender electric violin, and I see it's one of these. It's probably a deluxe reverb or a Vibrolux reverb blackface Fender amplifier. Point right at me down the hall, and I can hear the guy's voice saying, "I got a new violin. Check this out." And he hits the thing through the Fender amplifier right in my 12-year-old face from about 10 feet away, man. It scared the bejesus out of me. It was so loud, it's the most trebly, horrible sound I ever heard, and I went screaming back to my grandmother's house, "I don't want to play the violin." So I got an electric guitar instead. A giant improvement on the screaming in your face treble thing. No improvement at all. I should have gone to a cello or something. But anyway, so I got the guitar, and it kind of canceled out any sense of reason I had, and I sort of dropped out of school and wandered off with the guitar. And that's the whole thing. And so it was, you know, the rest of it was the standard, you know, like second generation electric blues and rock, listening to the Allman Brothers, Eric Clapton, Johnny Ritter, you know, Jimi Hendrix, Roy Buchanan, stuff like that, you know, until I traced the stuff back far enough to realize that what I was really digging was the earlier electric blues. And in the meantime, you know, you work, and so you're in rock bands and so forth, or pop bands or whatever, and that style, you know, that influence pretty much continues to inform that. So no matter what I'm doing, there's still a bunch of Freddie King and B.B. King, or Sonny Boy Williamson, and any of the old stuff. You know, as it is now, it's a fairly psychedelicized version of that, having spent the last 30 years or so in the Bay Area and San Francisco. And you know that, so next.
My name is Joe Lewis, otherwise known as Black Joe Lewis, the Money Bears from Austin, Texas.
Woo!
I would say I started playing guitar when I was maybe 20 years old in a pawn shop. It was like really slow, so I was around merchandise. And my neighbors had a band, and they got to go on tour and go see the world and made money. And I was like, I got to get up at like 7 every day, go to this job, and this dude talking shit to me all the time. It sucks. And I was like, I got to get in on it. And that's the whole reason. I was like, I got to learn how to play. And that's how I did it.
Anders Osborne. I was born in Sweden and settled in New Orleans 26 years ago. I got my first guitar when I was 8. My dad had a drum kit, and my mom had a pump organ, so I was playing mainly drums. So it was felt pretty good. And I went to guitar lesson at about 9, when the guy sent me back home and said my hands were too small. So I said, "Oh, fucking 9, man."
I'm not done yet.
There's a little bit of growing going on. So they they made me play a little bit more drums. I gave up guitar a little bit, but I was always writing. I was using my mom's pump organ and driving her nuts. And strumming on the guitar, learning chords off those little charts. You know, you buy a little book, pamphlet, and they got those circles on the fretboard looking things. You figure the shit out. And writing songs, and I wasn't really into guitar that much. I had a period of Al Di Meola, John McLaughlin, you know, that kind of stuff. Very brief, very, very brief. But what kind of got my attention was at 19, I left at 16, started hitchhiking, and I ended up in Israel for about a year, and then went into Africa, and I started to experience a different way of making music. It wasn't always a show. It was just playing music for no particular reason at all. Just playing on the streets, people were singing and stuff. And so I started to do the same. Started playing on the streets for no particular reason. Nobody ever stopped to listen to me though. But what happened at 19 was I discovered Open D. Because I was trying to learn Joni Mitchell tune. You know the song. What's it called? Parking lot thing? There you go, Big Yellow Taxi. And what happened was something sort of clicked for me. This became everything fell into place for me. I understood how I felt when I played guitar. Everything was linked to this new tuning. And that's basically how I generally fell in love with guitar, because it made sense. So, and then from there on, you know, right cooter, huge, little feet, songwriting-wise, and just mixing up the country and the old-time blues. Muddy Waters. What else did I get into? And then, of course, you know, songwriters like Dylan and Neil Young. Neil Young, that's a really important part. First time I saw him was in Denver, and I had never seen anybody play and execute guitar like that before. It also a big changing thing for me. To just let the guitar do most of the work, and not be so concerned with all the stuff. And it fit me really well, because I have I tend to like my right hand, very percussive, and these fingers were really slow for many, many years. So that worked with me.